He left me on the day I thought my life would finally begin. And the cruelest part? He didn't even flinch when he walked away. It was supposed to be our engagement party. A rooftop in Manhattan, glowing with string lights, the skyline shimmering like a promise of forever. Our families had gathered, glasses raised, cameras ready. I was standing there, sweating in my navy suit, waiting for him to walk in. But instead of walking toward me, Jacob sent a message that shattered everything. I can't do this. My knees almost gave out as the words seared through me. One sentence, 6 words, and years of love crumbled into ash. The world kept moving around Megwest's murmuring, champagne still fizzing. My mother's hand tightening on my shoulder while I stood in the middle of my own funeral for a future that had just died. For weeks I couldn't sleep. New York became a blur of honking cars and hollow faces. Every corner held his ghost. The coffee shop where he first kissed me, the bookstore where he slipped his hand into mine, the subway where we argued and then laughed so hard we forgot why. I hated him, I loved him, and I couldn't understand why the hell he destroyed us. Then came Adrian. He wasn't supposed to matter. He was a stranger who bumped into me outside a gallery in Brooklyn, apologizing with an easy smile that felt like sunlight breaking through my storm. He wasn't as polished as Jacob. Adrian wore jeans with paint stains, sneakers instead of leather shoes. He talked about art and music and the way people carry scars like invisible tattoos. He didn't try to fix me. He just sat with me in silence when words were too heavy. And somehow that silence healed. I didn't realize how much until the night I ran into Jacob again. It was a charity gala downtown, the kind of event where everyone wears masks of success and sips wine that costs more than rent. I hadn't planned on going, but Adrian insisted, said I needed to stop hiding, that life wouldn't wait for me to start living again. So I went, standing nervously in the glittering hall, Adrian's steady presence at my side. And then I saw him, Jacob. His eyes widened when they found mine across the room, as if the universe had played a cruel trick on him. He looked exactly the same: sharp suit, perfect hair, the kind of presence that once made my knees weak. But something was different. He wasn't holding anyone's hand. For a moment, time folded in on itself. I remembered the taste of his lips, the way he whispered promises into my skin, the nights we planned our future like it was already ours. But then Adrian's hand brushed mine, grounding me, reminding me that I wasn't alone in my grief anymore. Jacob crossed the room. His voice was low, almost broken when he spoke. I didn't think you'd move on this fast. My laugh came out sharper than I intended. You didn't think at all, Jacob. That was the problem. The words tasted like freedom. He flinched as though I'd struck him. I left because I thought I was saving you. From me. From my family. From everything I didn't think I could give you. I stared at him, anger and heartbreak colliding in my chest. You don't get to call it saving when you were the one who broke me. Silence hung heavy between us. I could feel Adrian watching, not interfering, just being there. His presence was a quiet rebellion against the wreckage Jacob had left behind. Jacob's eyes flicked to Adrian's hand resting lightly on my arm. And him? He's who you replaced me with. I wanted to scream, to shake him and make him see. But instead, I said, he's not a replacement. He's proof that I didn't die the day you walked away. Jacob's mouth parted, but no words came. For once, he had nothing to say. That night, when Adrian and I left the gala, the city air was sharp and cold. He slipped his jacket over my shoulders without a word. And in that moment, as his warmth wrapped around me, I realized something. I wasn't angry anymore. Not at Jacob. Not at myself. Love doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes it's quieter, steadier. It's someone showing up when the world feels unbearable. It's the brush of fingers when you least expect it. It's the courage to let go of the one who left and open your heart to someone who stays. And as Adrian and I walked down those glittering New York streets, hand in hand, I finally felt it. The beginning of forever. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.